Heart Shalom. Call all y'all about Shah Shalom to the left. That's just a quick video I want to get into about what's going on across seas. Everything keep escalating, man. It's pointing into this precept right here. Let me exit this video out. Go to this precept right here. Give me 1 minute. Book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3 says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh behind them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So this situation is just gonna get worse and worse. Then gotta keep in mind about the situation with Ukraine and Russia, of course. Ukraine just sided with NATO, so that means Russia gonna be warring with NATO. Then you got Taiwan and China situation. And the U.S. still got Esau got their red hands over there too, and they shouldn't be over there, but that's going to cause a whole nother scenario. And what's going to happen simultaneously, the mother nations across seas, they're going to realize like, oh, that we got a common enemy that they're going to link up, and then they're going to come against Babylon, as is written in the scripture. So let me let this video play, and I'll pull a few more precepts.
in the Gaza Strip during Ramadan, which starts in 2 weeks. The Reuters news agency says Hamas has received a draft proposal from Gaza truce talks in Paris, which includes a 40-day pause in all military operations and the exchange of Palestinian prisoners for Israeli hostages at the ratio of 10 to 1. Here's the US president speaking late on Monday.
Could you give us a sense of when you think that ceasefire will start?
Well, I hope by the beginning of the weekend. I mean, the end of the weekend. At least my national security advisor tells me that we're close. We're close. It's not done yet. My hope is by...
See, these scriptures describe exactly who these devils are. Let me get this real quick. Like it, give me 1 minute. The book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21 said, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet with his drawn swords. Listen how this devil talk, man. He not the only one. He's just a prime example.
My national security advisor tells me that we're close. We're close. It's not done yet. My hope is by next Monday we'll have a ceasefire.
Well, in the hours after that statement, President Biden appeared on Late Night with Seth Meyers on NBC, where he made those comments about Israel agreeing in principle not to engage in military activities in the Gaza Strip during the Muslim holy month of Ramadan. Mr. Biden said such a commitment would allow the hostages being held by Hamas to be released. As we said, negotiations for a temporary ceasefire continue. Israel and Hamas have been holding so-called proximity talks in Qatar. There are reports that 400 Palestinian prisoners serving sentences for terror-related crimes could be exchanged for 40 female and elderly Israeli hostages. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to go ahead with an assault on Gaza's southernmost city of Rafah, regardless of any agreement. Our Middle East correspondent Yolan Nell is in Jerusalem and shared this update on what we know about a possible ceasefire.
Definitely the most positive comments that we've had yet, those ones from President Biden, although even he said, my national security advisor tells me we're close, we're not there yet. We know, of course, that US negotiators have been pushing for some kind of pause for hostages deal to start before the Islamic holy month of Ramadan. That's expected to be on about the 10th of March. And there have been these important talks that have been taking place in Paris in the past week involving reports we'd seen in the Israeli media in the past couple of days were less positive about the likely outcome of those. The US State Department had also been more cautious about the prospects of a new deal, saying that it depends on Hamas. What we're hearing from the Reuters news agency.
See, Esau a damn devil. They talking about depend on them. Nah, these Amalekites, they don't want escalating that shit any goddamn way. Because they basically want to wipe people out. That's what they want to do, man. And they trying to get the Holy Land that the Most High promised to his people. And they trying to have it for themselves, not realizing that they're only digging their hole deeper and deeper. So this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 20. It says, I'm going to read through this too. It says, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord. They have taken against Edom and his purposes. They have proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flocks shall draw them out. Surely shall make their habitations desolate with them. And that's what you see going on right now. Because you got all these issues and stuff going on over in Babylon. Meanwhile, Esau being drawn out over there, across seas. It says the earth is moved at the noise of their fall, at the cry. The noise thereof was heard in the Red Sea. Where they at right now? Where they keep sending ships to right now? Mediterranean area, Red Sea area. It says, behold, he should come up and fly as an eagle and spread his wings over Bosra. And at that day shall the heart of the mighty man of Edom be as the heart of a woman and her pains. Because when all this shit hit the fan, because, you know, there's some stuff that got to take place before all this escalates even more. You know, there's going to be little skirmishes here and there. The charagma got to be implemented and made mandatory. Jacob's trouble got to take place. You got these events that got to take place, and once they do, and this third will pop off, Esau gonna bug out for numerous reasons. One of the primary reasons, once they see them nuclear weapons actually being used for real, and they know the type of destruction that they bring. Then, Yahweh Shai gonna show up with the angels. So, they're gonna actually get a chance to see how the Lord look. And see the angels and realize, like, man, these beings look just like the people that we've been oppressing and having up under us and doing this and doing that. And they're going to bug out, man. And the Wadi Yahweh Shem Shah, but even knowing that's about to take place. Because that's a good thing, man, to look forward to. I don't want to Ratazah. I'll be able that number to make it on one of them chariots. Because, hey, that's the goal, man. You want to get up out of here on the first go round. Be ready in the book of life. So, until then, you know, your IQ keep working, striving, getting built up in your faith, doing righteous works, you know, trying to be a righteous man on this earth until that time comes. Because the Most High judging people left and right, man. It's all type of judgment going down. People getting judged and numbers and droves. Not to sit there and put on the news like that because it be so violent. But some of it end up making the news anyway. And if you're doing your homework and reading and watching, you'll see what's going on. So I just want to bring this out. I don't want to write this out as edifying. Call all y'all about Shem Shah.